In a game like EA, man, nigga got a bunch of footage. Nigga gonna be YouTube for real, yeah, man. Straight YouTube. Yeah, man, straight YouTube. Straight YouTube. Yeah, man. Shout out. I like that one, my G. That brought back memories on the slick, man. You hear me? That's the call when they had Alpines. You hear me? Y'all remember Alpine? You hear me? Alpine and Kicker in the trunk. Yeah, man. Now we got the Future. This that McLaren. This that McLaren. That boy pulled out the McLaren like real quick. He then went to the Future and got Elroy. You hear me? This that Elroy. This that McLaren. Y'all already know how that go. You hear me? The engine in the back of that joint. You hear me? You gotta have some money. You hear me? Y'all just can't just go get this like a Cadillac. You hear me? You see these doors, you hear me? You gotta have major insurance to get that fixed. You hear me? Real rap. This is a real piece of machinery right here. You know what I'm saying? Made by Mercedes. You already know they do. You know it's official. Y'all wanna check that interior. Up, look, he closed the door. Look, she ready to ride. Look at that interior in that joint, man. That black leather, look, that's black leather. You hear me? Look, the street pedals. You hear me? Once again, street pedals. You hear me? If you don't know what you're doing, you hear me? Don't jump in now. You hear me? Nice automobile. Nice automobile, nice brakes. That's some real big brakes on that automobile. That's brakes on that McLaren. You know, it's so fast, they gotta stop right. You know what I'm saying? And look at the engine. Look at the engine, man. Stop playing, man. Look at that engine, man. That is a V12 engine in this car, man. You hear me? The motor alone, like 10 bands. It probably more than that. Nice automobile, man. Okay, we got the green smoke tires. I see the green smoke tires. Oh, this is a fancy car. It look like you want to grow wings. Yeah, this is a McLaren. Shout out to all McLarens, man. You can't forget about the McLarens, man. You can't forget about the McLarens, man. I know a thing or two about McLarens, man. That's a fine automobile, man. That's a get a woman real quick, man. You hear me? Cause she knows she jumping there, she going to the future, you hear me? That's how that go. You feel me? You got one of this, man, you up. You hear me? He's speaking for himself, you hear me? He pulled it out. You hear me? Pulled out that McLaren. You hear me? Y'all gotta step your game up. You hear me? I see a McLaren. You hear me? You don't got no M&Ms, you hear me? You just can't get a car like this. You don't got no M&Ms, you hear me? Cars like this, you gotta have M&Ms, you hear me? You got mansions and shit like that. You got cars like this, bro. You got real motion when you got cars like that. You hear me? Cars like this don't just drop in your lap. You hear me? You gotta earn cars like this. You hear me? I know something about this. I got exotics. You hear me? This exotic. You hear me? This a Miami date. You hear me? This you on Miami and you see Brazilians everywhere. You hear me? They gonna call your daddy and poppy with a car like this. You hear me? Straight up. Shout out to the McLarens, man. Look at the wheels on that thing, man. That's them spiders on there. He got them spiders on the mags, man. Black mags. Shout out to black mags, man. All my cars got black mags. You can see it now. I got spiders over there. You hear me? Shout out to black mags and them spiders, man. Real rap, man. Real rap, man. That's them spiders. They ain't on that. They ain't on them spiders. You feel me? That keep the car with a lot of traction. You hear me? They see they ain't on that. You feel me? But shout out to McLaren, man. Shout out to McLaren, man. Once again, man. You come with your exotic game, man. Shout out to the paint job, man. This is a nice paint job too, man. Yeah, man. It look like a two-tone different color, you get it. Yeah, man. This'll pull up on your shoulder, she automatic down with it. Yeah, man. Real rap. And don't forget, yeah, man. Shout out to McLaren, man. Yeah, man. Nice automobile. And don't forget your exhaust, you hear me? You gotta have the right exhaust. You gotta have the right exhaust. If you don't got nothing else, bro, have the right exhaust, bro. You hear me? Got all that speed, you hear me? That car ain't transmitting right, you hear me? You need another transmission in after you're done. Step your game up. Shout out to McLaren. Look at the exhaust, man. You hear me? Look at the exhaust. Shout out to exhaust players, man. You hear me? Look, I'm getting close. I'm about to look at Mike set me on fire with all this leather on me, man. Yeah, man. Mike set me on fire, all this leather on me, man. That car spitting more fire than the dragon, man. Real rap. Shout out to McLaren, man.